Welcome back to our social session of Parliament and Central Government, where we have learnt about the election of President and Vice President. President will be elected through a process called as Electoral College, children. So this Electoral College consists of the members of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and the members of Legislative Assembly of 28 states. So these all put together will elect the President, whereas the Vice President will be elected only by the members of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The present President of India is Ramnath Kovind and the present Vice President of India is Venkaiah Naidu. Today we learn about the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers. A Prime Minister कैसे elect करते हैं और and how the Council of Ministers will be appointed also we will see. So here is the Council of Ministers. इन लोगों के बारे में देखेंगे आज. And the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers are chosen from among the members of the Parliament. That is from the member of, he may be the member of Lok Sabha or either he may be the member of the Rajya Sabha. The role of Parliament is not only to make laws but also to implement to ensure the appointment of suitable person to run the government according to the laws is also the responsibility of the government. The Parliament role it is to appoint a suitable person to ensure that the laws are implemented properly. So the government has three major organs here. One is the legislative organ, as I told you. The second one is the executive organ, which will implement the law. Legislative organ क्या है? That will make the law. And executive organ जो है वो implement the law. And the third organ is the judiciary organ, which will see that the implementation of the laws, if they are violated, they are punished. These are the three important organs of any government, whether it is a central government or a state government, children. The government has three organs. One is the legislative organ बोलते रहते हैं. Legislative organ बोले तो which will make the law. कौन प्रिपेयर करता सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में? पार्लियामेंट प्रिपेयर करती. ये पार्लियामेंट जो है वो सेंट्रल लेजिस्लेटिव ऑर्गन है. और एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑर्गन बोले तो क्या है? विच विल इंप्लीमेंट द लॉ. कौन इंप्लीमेंट करता सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में? प्राइम मिनिस्टर और इसका काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स जो है, ओके, दे विल इंप्लीमेंट द लॉ. और तीसरा जो ऑर्गन है वो जुडिशियरी ऑर्गन है. इसका काम जो है जो पनिशमेंट देने का, बोले तो कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है, दैट कम्स अंडर द जुडिशियरी ऑर्गन. ये तीन ऑर्गन्स जो है वो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को भी लागू होती है, मगर ये जो है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का मेकिंग ऑफ द लॉस पावर जो है असेंबली को रहती, इंप्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ लॉस जो है चीफ मिनिस्टर और इसका मिनिस्टर्स को रहती, और जुडिशियरी ऑर्गन जो है वो हाई कोर्ट रहती, इधर सुप्रीम कोर्ट रहती, उधर हाई कोर्ट रहती. दैट इज द ओनली डिफरेंस. So the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers are in charge of a large number of ministries, and they have staff also who work for them in the entire country. And from the large set of people who are members of Parliament, a small group of members will be appointed as a minister. Out of 543 members, very few people will be appointed as a ministers, and they take up the working and running of the government. And let us see how this is done actually. So all the decisions of the government will be taken in the name of the president only, because president is the head of the government. So all the decisions will be taken. The government will run in the name of the president itself, and he is the formal head of the country. But real power lies with the parliament. But he is only the formal head. नाम के वास्ते वो बड़ा है, मगर पूरा जो काम करने वाला है वो पार्लियामेंट करती है और प्राइम मिनिस्टर करता. And the president will act according to the advices given by the prime minister and his cabinet. जो इसका council of ministers जो है वो जो बोलता है वो president करना चाहिए. He cannot tell that I will not do this work. So on the advice of the prime minister and his cabinet, the president will work. And you might have discussed or you might have learnt in your previous classes about Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. That is at the state level, that is at the state level where assembly and council are there. So similarly, by the members of the Lok Sabha, the leader of the opposition or coalition that wins in the large number of parliamentary seats or parliamentary constituencies, more than half, magic figure के बारे में बोल रहा था मैं. You know how the government gets formed? So now imagine children, if there are हमारा लोकसभा में 543 जो है वो पूरा सीट्स है, इसमें मेजॉरिटी आना, मेजॉरिटी बोले तो 270 सीट से ज़्यादा आया तो देन ही कैन बिकम, अगर 270 सीट से ज़्यादा आया तो द लीडर ऑफ दैट पॉलिटिकल पार्टी विल बिकम द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ द कंट्री. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज मैजिक फिगर. The same figure now present even with the American election. अमेरिकन इलेक्शन हो रहा था 2 दिन से काउंटिंग चल रहा. ओके, व्हाट इज द मैजिक फिगर इन द अमेरिकन इलेक्टोरल वोट्स? 270. जो बाइडन जो है 6 वोटों के कमी है उसको. 6 वोट्स इलेक्टोरल वोट्स आर लेस इन ऑर्डर टू बिकम द नेक्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ अमेरिका. दैट इज अ मैजिक फिगर बोलते हैं उसको, 270. हमारा इंडिया में भी 270 इज अ मैजिक फिगर. एंड हियर द प्रेजेंट बीजेपी लेड NDA government, National Democratic Alliance government, has got more than 300 seats. That's the reason they formed the government. So whoever wins more than half of the Lok Sabha seats will become the prime minister of this country. The prime minister thus has the support of the majority of the members, and he can elect the other ministers and form the council of ministers. So this is how the council of ministers will be elected, and what are the functions of the these council of ministers, we'll see. And all these council of ministers are not cabinet ministers, children. Again, there are 3 cadres are there, which we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you, children.